Hello, Big Brother fans. It is Sunday, August 2nd. I missed you guys yesterday. Did I miss you? I didn't miss. I missed talking to you. I didn't make a good job of posting. How's that? So let's give you a quick update. More probably tomorrow. I am out running a very brief errand. And so I thought I would take this opportunity to jump online and let you know what has gone on since I last talked to you Friday morning. We had our HOH competition, as we said. Haley was the winner of the HOH competition. She did make her nominations. They went as expected. Drew, Taylor, and Melody are the nominees. Drew is the target. Drew does not know he's the target. He's being told that, no, it's not you. It's going to be Taylor or Melody kind of a thing. And he's always like, oh yeah, you can get rid of Melody. I'm just, she's just a side alliance and I'm okay if she has to go, yada, yada, yada. And he's suggesting other names. And then we have the whole Time Capsule thing, which just totally has blown up the timeline all weekend. People are convinced that Drew got the power. Someone got a power, nobody got a punishment, so someone has to have a power, but we still do not know who got the power or what the power is. So it's very possible the power is just a lame little power that is useless, but everyone wanted Drew to get the coin that you get to flip, and you get to flip the house. Well, he didn't. If he got it, he didn't flip the house, he didn't do anything. No one has played the power as far as we know, whatever the power is. And we still don't know who got it. I still maintain, and I will probably be wrong, but I still maintain that I think Dee is the one who got the power. And she's not telling anyone, not even Drew. No one has told anyone they have the power that we've seen. We specifically saw Dee tell Drew she did not Drew, Devins. Sorry, Dee not telling Devins. Dee not telling Devins that she got the power, saying, I didn't get it. I don't know. I just can't see the public out there voting for Drew to get a power when they have this person who's been on Survivor twice still out there. And I can understand that some people would say, yeah, but she's not well loved necessarily by everyone in the community. But there are Survivor fans that don't like Big Brother in some ways and want Survivor to be the better thing. And so I just think they're going to pile on and vote for the two Survivor players to get powers. We'll see. We'll find out tonight on the show. But that's what all Friday night was, waiting for someone to reveal they have the power. Nobody did. They went to bed, got up in the morning, kind of late, if I remember right. But well, no, not kind of late. But they got up in the morning. They did the POV player selection eventually, which by that point it was like, well, if he's got a power, it would be done before the POV player selection, and then nothing was done. So he's made references to coin. Every reference that he makes it is even slightly, close to it. People are like, that's it. But again, he could have gotten the power, and he could have even gotten the coin of destiny, and he could have flipped the coin and it came up the wrong way. It's just a 50-50 chance that you get to even do it. So it's possible he got the power and he's just talking about it. I don't know. There's even talk that he's saying, guys, next week I may go off the rails and do something crazy. It's like, oh, see, he's got a power, but he's waiting till next week to play it. Like a dummy, because he's probably going to get voted out this week. So that is the timeline. That is the whole thing this weekend, is all this about Drew having it and me saying I think Dee has it and me being told why I'm wrong. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Other than that, they did pick power or player veto player picks. Chuck and who else is the other player? Drew's playing. I can't even remember right now who the second player was. Was it Mallory? It might have been Mallory. But it doesn't really matter because that's bumpy. Who won the power veto? I'm having a mental break here. Who won the power veto? I have to think. Haley. Duh. Not Haley. Taylor. Oh my gosh, I still even got it wrong when I was like, oh, I know, Taylor. Taylor won the power of veto, so she's going to save herself. Which Haley said afterwards is the worst possible outcome. And I'm thinking, no, the worst possible outcome probably would have been Drew winning it, because that's your target. But Taylor won it. So Taylor's going to come off the block. And it looks like very likely that Lyric will be the renom. That is not a lock yet. That is not a lock. Kamu doesn't really want Lyric to go up because he's been nurturing a relationship with Kamu, which with Lyric, which annoys Haley. By the way, the competition was hosted by Morgan, the POV competition, and it was the deadly poison wine drink or whatever thing, which I honestly didn't watch last year. So I only knew about it. I never watched that episode. So maybe I'll watch it this year. But that's what it was, which I guess is kind of a luck of the draw chance competition. But that's what happened. Taylor has it. Haley's going to have to make a renom. She talked with a bunch of her fellow Red Corner and even Tool Shed, meaning Barrett, people, and they seem to agree that Lyric would be a good option, not a target. Again, Kamu kind of pushed back. Dee and Devins talked about wanting to try to target Mallory because there's some thought that Mallory might have won the power. Angela is very, very focused in on Mallory, saying she came out of the diary room on Friday all hot and sweaty, pit stains, and that means she had to do something, and so I think she has the power. And so, that's so they're like, well, maybe we should put it on Mallory so she has to use whatever power she has. But I don't think Haley's going to go for that. I think Haley will end up going with Lyric. I think Lyric will go along with it because she's going to go along with it. Lyric apparently also, they polled everybody in the tool shed that was in the room at the time. So everybody but Drew was polled. And everybody said that Lyric had offered them safety at one point or the other recently if she had a household. Everybody except for Barrett. Barrett said he'd not been offered safety. So that was another little interesting thing. What else? Barrett's doing good, all things considered. I think he's keeping his relationship open. I think he's managed to kind of distance himself a bit from Drew and is not seen as a Drew co-conspirator in some ways. But he is still at the bottom of the pile when it comes to the Tool Shed Alliance as far as most of them are concerned. So he's still got a ways to go, but he's not in dire straits at the moment. Drew definitely is. Drew's mouth has gotten him in all kinds of trouble. Maybe Drew has the power, but if Drew didn't use the power, I don't know. We'll find out tonight. So that's what's going on. They got the backyard back this morning. They're all up and about talking. Let me see. One other thing before I go. Mallory told Lyric before Thursday morning, I think. She told Lyric, you're in trouble. You may go if you don't win the blockbuster kind of a thing. And not she didn't win the blockbuster. She just told if she didn't win with the POV, that's what it was. Lyric told Mallory, you're in trouble if you don't win the blockbuster. That's it. Lyric was told by Kamu that it's going to be Mallory, but don't tell her. And then Lyric went and told her. So Lyric kind of put herself out there for her friend Mallory and told her that. Well, Drew or Barrett, I think, has now told Mallory that it looks like Lyric may be going up. It may be between you and Lyric, and you should kind of push to make sure that you're okay. But I think you're okay. I think it's going to be Lyric. And I don't think Lyric has in turn told, I don't think Mallory has in turn told Lyric. So the honesty and information sharing is not equal between the two of them, it appears. Mallory seems to be choosing, what some seeing, Mallory is choosing Barrett over, Mallory's choosing Barrett over Lyric. But that's just side stuff. We'll figure it out. Again, we are 24 hours away, roughly, from the Power Veto ceremony. We are about 4 hours away from finding out who actually has this power and what power it is. That's more what I'm interested in. I'm either going to look like a fool because Drew will have it, although even if Drew has it, it may not be the right power, or I'm going to look like a genius if Dee has it. And if somebody else has it, we're all going to look the fool. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Have a good Sunday. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow with an update on what we find out about this power. So be well. Talk to you all later. And thanks for your support, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.